I could have been Loretta to your cousin, Mr. Teddy Wayne's slogan. I've been the wife of a lawyer. I don't know. Is that when I was dating Teddy Wayne? I could have been Mrs. Teddy Wayne. I could have been dumb, rich, and stupid. I would have been good at it. But look at me. Look at me now. I'm young, poor, black, and living in a trailer. I could have been Mrs. Teddy Wayne. Dramatic much. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tyra here with another struggle review, here to discuss Kingdom Come. Now this movie is from 2001 and it stars LL Cool J, Vivica A. Fox, Whoopi Goldberg, Jada Pinkett Smith. Girl, everybody was here. Now before I get into all things the Slocums, I need you guys to drop down and subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm going to give you guys a moment to do that and then we're going to come back and discuss all things death at a funeral. Child, it's just a real sad situation when you die and don't nobody care. They couldn't wait for Buzz Slocum to pass. Buzz Slocum should have passed long ago. That way, the Slocums could have came together a whole lot sooner.
Go back.
To see more of me, let's get into this movie. But before we jump into the video, I have to give a shout out to the person who paid for it and requested this movie. So if your kingdom happens to come, it's not because of me, it's because of this person right here. Thank you so much for supporting me and paying for this content. Let's get on down to this film. Now, getting into this movie was directed by Doug McHenry, and he also directed Jason's Lyric, but he is mostly known for producing black stuff. Stuff like New Jack City, House Party, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, you know, black shit. Now, going back to watch this recently, I was very much so taken back at how much I felt like this was the black version of Death at a Funeral, when we already actually later got a black version of Death at a Funeral. And if going back to watch this made you feel like, this is, still kind of funny, but it's not, it's well written, it kind of gets over dramatic at times, it's maybe because it is actually based on a stage play, Dearly Departed. But do we care that this is low-key not a good movie? Hell no. We do not care because it gives us those late 90s, early 2000s nostalgic feels that we get of when black film was black film and there was so much opportunity and variety in all types of genres. Let's just get into 2001. In that year alone, we got Two Can Play That Game, The Brothers, Bones, Baby Boy, Training Day, Oh, Save the Last Dance, Carmen, a hip opera. There was so much. All these genres, from B-movies to Oscar-winning films to dramas to romantic comedies, so much opportunity and diversity that we just don't get anymore. All of this ethereal happiness because we were getting seen so much, Remember, good times like when we thought Julia Stiles was fucking it up with that heel toe and Save the Last Dance. Go back and watch Save the Last Dance today. Hilarious. We ain't shit. We ain't fucking shit. Now, what also probably mainly kept you coming back here is that every single character in this film is super relatable. You see yourself in them or you see your family in these goddamn Slocums. Also, the soundtrack for this movie low-key slaps. It's a gospel soundtrack, but it was written and produced all by Mr. Kirk Franklin himself. So as soon as the movie starts, you get, I've been up, I've been down, been looking for some joy to come around. I've been praying for some sunshine. I've been looking for a love that I can call mine. Or hey, even, thank you was a bop. When I was lonely and I needed someone to hold me. All my people, open up your mouth and let me hear you say thank you. Don't you just love how Kirk Franklin made a whole career just talking, producing, and slapping on the track? My auntie say Stone, my sister say, everybody say, for my father and my kids I want it. Just that little bit, you know, the Kirk just be representing. This movie puts you in the mood for that. I don't care what you practice or who you pray to. It's some bops in this movie. You know, certain bops you hear, you're gonna move. You know, late in the midnight hour, ghosts gonna, we're blasting the sea. It's just, you just go out, your shoulders get to, it's my God's grace. You know, it just, now we open the movie with what Miss Celia always wanted, for Mister to kill over and die right at the dinner table. I mean, not quite, but you can't tell me Mama was not waiting on him to die. Bud Slocum dies of a stroke, and from that point on, we watch as events unfold in his dysfunctional, country yet layered family attempts to put their individual, personal problems aside to plan, pay for, and attend his funeral. But with each of the members' unfinished life problems, different agendas and concerns, that's easier said than done. Let's get into these members of the Slocum family. Now we have Mother Raynell Slocum, who is very nonchalant and couldn't be the least concerned about her late husband's passing. You know, that unhappily ass married couple set in their ways, but they low-key dislike each other, but they stay together for comfort, convenience, but they have no fucks given, even in death. Raynell is so petty, she sends him to the worst funeral home possible and even wants to write mean and surly on his headstone. Not so much as a warm handshake in 20 years. That's the long ass time to be looking at somebody's face that you don't want to look into. Don't be Raynell. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. It's Loretta Devine here, doing what she does best. Play somebody's mama. Addie Winslow's mama, to be exact. She is blessed and highly favored and over her sad ass excuse for a son. What is it? Where is it? What's your plan? You know, I know you always wanted grandkids. I was thinking about settling down, find me a nice, you know, young Christian girl, have me some kids, so I can get on welfare. Oh, that's your plan? Yeah, that's his bogus ass plan. She is just oh so over it. She wants at least one of her sons to be something. Take your life serious. Now, even though this isn't the best movie or have the best writing, you find yourself at least getting invested as far as the exchanges between the family, the banter, the back and forth. It is very funny. At the end of the day, this is a movie about a family supporting each other through grief. We are the Slocums, and we're gonna serve this dinner with our head held high. If it kills us, and you demon seed, you gonna show me that note. Like, Loretta Devine and Jada Pinkett Smith, though their performances may be over the top, but it is very much in context with the type of film that it is. They literally carry this movie on their backs. Jesus got the nod. Yeah, but Satan got the car keys. Yeah. Like, yes. We're here for it. Now, we also have the battling brothers, Ray and Junior. Ray is portrayed here by LL Cool J in one of his little smooth, low-key ass roles. Ray is a recovering alcoholic, and he is married to the sweet demure Lucille. He's dependable, he has a business, and he is struggling the entire movie to not only accept that his father is gone, but to not take a drink. He is stressed out. Now, you also have the dynamic of his marriage come into play because they have not been able to conceive kids, and they have, you know, miscarriage from the movie several times. And he is also, you know, Terry, soulful, taking on the financial responsibility for everything, covering the cost of the funeral, also covering the cost of the family coming down and having to stay with him. His brother Junior, who he looks to have supported on several occasions, and just the family dynamic as a whole. It is a lot. The hell? We have infidelity here in this film, miscarriages, alcoholism, grieving, death. This movie has a PG rating. how the fuck is this movie PG? Then we get into Junior and Charisse. Jada Pinkett is here and she is so campy, so over the top, hamming it all the way up. You would have to get a job and buy some bullets first, Junior. Put that thing away. Put it away. How dare you pull that out in front of these kids? Like, now they are all kinds of unhappily married. They are financially strapped and have badass kids. Charisse is sick and tired and feels like she's settled, especially because Junior has invested and wasted all their money. Whoever heard of a machine that cleans parking lots? Like, she's just fucking over it. And continues to harbor on what her life coulda and should have been had she married the rich lawyer Teddy Wayne Slocum. Now, going back to watch this, even though this is a comedy, of course I'm going to pick things apart. You clearly see that Junior is being unfaithful and Junior is feeling some type of way about his marriage because Charisse is not only unhappy, but she takes every single moment of this movie to emasculate him, break him down. She is constantly talking shit. She's very negative because she is unhappy with who she settled for and wound up having kids with. Even though they love each other, they are clearly in a really bad space. But I could not help but notice just how aggy Charisse was way before she found that earring. Now, this does not make Junior perfect at all. He is very immature, he's broken, and he is very jealous of his brother. And this makes him very temperamental throughout the film. Both brothers are unfortunately in a negative space. Junior feels like he doesn't stack up in comparison of Ray and where he is or isn't with his family. And Ray is also like, get the fuck out of here. You got all these opinions and never has a dime to contribute to shit. Get out of here, Junior. Junior, whose earring is this? I don't know, baby. It ain't mine. Oh, you don't know? Like, by the time we got to the goddamn arrangements and, anybody recognize this earring? I would never wear something so cheap and tawdry. Like, that was around the time that I was like, damn, nobody in this entire movie gave two fucks about Bud passing away but his sister. Nobody literally cared this entire film. Me going back to rewatch this shined more of a light on Bud's placement in their life as a husband and a father, or lack thereof. I was like, damn, Bud low-key was not a good dad. He was a sorry husband. Like, yeah, nobody was slapping that Bud died. I think Ray was more so just like, damn, I really gotta pay for all this shit. Like, can't we just bury this nigga in the backyard? Once we get into the actual service, well, Bud, they got you painted up here like a $2 hole. Why? We have whole ass ballet shoes on this man because supposedly that was the best and brightest idea. Like, at least close that part of the casket. Like, completely disrespecting. Just the fact that nobody gave a damn. Like, people just really didn't care. At that point, the family is still very wrapped up in their own plight. Ray is hyperventilating every 5 minutes. He is contemplating taking a drink. What does this mean for me? Where am I in life? I don't have any kids. Ray is just all over the place. Lucille, nobody in this family, this Slocum family did not deserve Lucille. All Lucille did the entire movie was trying to keep calm and make everybody happy. Then you get into fucking Charisse. Charisse is sobbing and all kinds of jealous of Miss Toni Braxton. Who do you think I am? Don't you know me? Mrs. Teddy Wayne Slocum. She is indulging in all of this deep-rooted jealousy because she assumes just because she has money, she must be happier than she is right now. All loud and country, sobbing everywhere, crying, diving all into the casket and shit, all because her husband slept with Bernice Tapper. When we know via the movie this was way bigger than that and they had deep-rooted problems that wasn't all about him cheating with Bernice. And who is Bernice, you ask? It's goddamn Wanda. The whole of Babylon, thotting it up all up and through this whole movie with everybody. Yeah, Wanda. Charisse is crying, she is pouting, she is attention seeking. Don't nobody mind her. She just like to fall out and cry sometimes. This is my closet and you can't have it. Like, just a whole entire brat. But we do gradually see her grow up, you know, with the family accepting her. And Loretta, you think anybody cares that your husband slept? Girl, you better come on about this goddamn closet. Nobody gives a damn, baby. Come out here. I have 2 sons. One's in the penitentiary. Loretta Devine just makes me hot just looking at her go off and riff through movies. Like, you just get hot just watching her. Whose idea was it in this film for Lucille to lose her baby in a chicken bucket? Who wrote that? Who put that in there? Now, we end off this movie on a mean, yet surly, yet happy-ass note. We have Ray Nail have a deep-ass conversation with Ray and tell him, you know what? Don't stress out about a drink. You've made it this far. We're having this deep-rooted conversation because you're going to make peace eventually with your father's death the same way that I have. Your father was not the best husband or the best dad for a very long time. So what did we really lose? Like, God damn. We have Charisse realize that she shouldn't be envious of anybody, because even though Teddy Wayne had all this money, his wife in his marriage was extremely unhappy. And she learns to appreciate Junior for what he has. And, you know, after that, get your asses in the pew. After they get in the pew and cause a whole fucking scene at the goddamn funeral, I was like, man, this man is not going to have any peace, not even in death. Get your asses in the pew. They have a whole fucking, why you do me like that, baby? I'm sorry, baby. I'm like, oh, God, just trying their best to give Ray a fucking ulcer. But, you know, she pulls it together. Junior apologizes, and they find faith that, you know, their marriage will survive, even with, you know, being financially strapped and having badass kids and living in a trailer. We are going to be okay. I'm going to invest this time, but I'm going to invest in my wife. We also have Jada Pinkett lip sync to try and this horrible ass lip syncing moment. I don't know who cleared that, but yeah, they should have stopped that before it started. We have Eddie Winslow find the Lord and read a Bible verse. You know, letting Loretta Devine know my son might not be lost. They may be help for him yet, and he might find the Lord and get a real job and clean up and stop sleeping with Bernice Talbot. I don't know. And after a big fuck up with the pastor and the farting and the gas jokes of it all, I don't know, fart jokes are just not funny anymore. I think we have grown beyond that. But we do have that moment being taken with Ray to finally get the courage to speak on his father's behalf and really get some closure. And Lucille even winds up pregnant. So in the end, everybody pretty much got what they wanted. So I think the message was, you know, hey, just hold on. Just wait on a close, near and dear relative to die, and you'll get your closure too. Yeah. Well, you guys, that was my review for Kingdom Come. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop down and tell me what you thought about this review and what you think about this movie in general. I look forward to reading you guys' comments. I see you guys for my next video. Bye.